Hey everyone, Kerry here with a guide for how to enable mods for the Steam version of Hollow Knight Silksong. There's been a lot of discussion online about how difficult the game is right from the start. So, if you're on the verge of giving up, or you just want to tweak a couple of things to make your time in Farloom more enjoyable, say by adding enemy health bars or reducing the damage you take, modding is a free way to do that. A good place to find and download mods from is nexusmods.com. It has the widest selection of mods for Silksong currently, and has some degree of virus scanning as part of their hosting service. You can choose to download mod files from their site manually or by using their Vortex mod manager. We'll be showing instructions for the manual method. Nexus Mods does require you to have a free account for their website before making any downloads, but if that's a deal breaker for you, an alternative website you could try is thunderstore.io. While their mod selection is smaller, their website functions very similarly to Nexus Mods without requiring an account. A disclaimer before we start. Modding your game will require you to download and install unofficial files, which always brings a level of risk. To avoid any potential malicious downloads, use reputable sites like the ones we just showed you, and try to download mods that have been downloaded by others before and are being actively updated and discussed in the comments of the page. Some mods may also introduce unintended bugs, or drastically break the progression of a game in ways you didn't expect. So, read those mod comments sections before downloading in case there are any glaring issues. It's also good to make a backup of your game's save file if you've already started the game, so you can roll things back later if an update to the game or a mod disrupts your game files. To do this on Windows for the Steam version of the game, go to your Windows install drive, which is probably your C drive, then go to Users, your username, whatever that is, App Data, which is hidden by default, you can unhide it with this checkbox in the view window, then Local Low, Team Cherry, and then Hollow Knight Silksong. In this folder, your saves are held inside of another folder labeled under your Steam ID number. To make a backup, simply copy and paste that folder to the same location, and then rename the copy to something like Backup Save, and maybe include the date so that later you know how old it is. You could do this even if you're not modding the game to create manual save backups if you want more control of your files. Okay, let's download some mods. First, you need to find your Silksong files. To do that, open a file window, open the hard drive where you install your Steam library, and then open Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, and then the Hollow Knight Silksong folder. Leave this window open or bookmark it. We'll be using this one a lot. Next, you'll need to install the BepInEx framework. This is a popular mod loader used for many games at the moment, including things that are frequently modded like Lethal Company or Peak, and it is a requirement for most mods to use right now. To install it, first download the zip file from the mod site, and then when it's downloaded, open a new file window where your download is, and unzip the file to create a folder for the mod. Now, with both your Silksong and BepInEx folders open, drag the contents of the BepInEx folder into your Silksong folder. You then need to launch the game once to initialize everything. You'll know it worked when you press F1 on your keyboard in-game, and this mod loader window pops up. Now you're ready to download whichever mods you want. We downloaded this Simple Cheats mod that lets you tweak many different settings, plus an enemy health bars mod. But this is the part where you can find and address the specific parts of the game that you want to change. Each mod might have slightly different install instructions that you need to read, but most of them should go something like this. From the Silksong install location, open the new BepInEx folder that you dragged into it, and then open the plugins folder. Leave that open and then download a mod zip file, open that in the new window, unzip it to create a folder, and then copy the contents of that folder into the BepInEx plugins folder we just opened. You can just dump all the files loose into the plugins folder, but I find it's best to give each new mod its own folder inside the plugins folder. That way you could delete individual mods later on without needing to remember exactly which file belongs to which mod. That's usually all you need to do for BepInEx mods, so launch the game now and try them out. Read your mod's instructions to see if there is an associated configuration menu or hotkey for changing different settings, and try those hotkeys first to see if the installation was successful. Both the mods I downloaded here have comprehensive configuration menus, but some mods simply change how a single charm works, or adjust a single value without you needing to do anything extra. It can be as simple or as intricate as you choose, based on what you download. Good luck in your travels through Farloom, and if you need any more help with collectibles, boss fights, or navigating this sprawling world, you can check out our expanding wiki, complete with an interactive map. And for all other things gaming, stick with IGN.